Deputy Secretary.
Welcome. Welcome to Isiolo. Yeah. I'm from the county. One mine is just to appreciate the kind of support we've received from the U.S. government through so many partners. And the support at Kilimani is actually has helped a lot because so many children around that area, most are orphans, most are pastoralists. So that program has helped the children even to be retained within the schools. So it's only that we are experiencing drought. In Kenya, the rains have failed for almost 5 seasons. So those communities are now vulnerable. But we are trying to see as much as where we can assist them, because most of them have lost their animals. So they are more vulnerable now. And most of the parents are illiterate. So we'll try and see how we can maybe augment and assist them to retain them in school. And that will involve even having the meals. Some of them take that meal within the school, and when they go home, sometimes there's no meal. So we're trying as much as possible, see how we can partner, because right now, our main aim is to co-plan with the partners, possibly co-budget and co-fund activities, so that it will not look like it belongs to other people, so to increase the ownership. Otherwise, Kilimani, also I'm a product from Kilimani.
Oh, wow.
My basic education, I did it at Kilimani way back in, that was around 1983. Yes, I was at Kilimani.
Wow.
Before, I was also a product of pastoralism. I came to the boarding schools because of migratory pattern of the community. So that assisted us. So right now, the assistance is so much welcome. But I would request, because of the impact of the drought, if we can have more schools assisted, because right now, because of the drought, most people have lost animals. They cannot do any farming because of the rivers are dry, unless we do other measures of maybe having boreholes or building a dam that will assist them in the agricultural sector. That also will involve the parents.
Okay.
Otherwise, in the next 2 to 3 years, we'll still have the effects of this drought, which will affect education, it will affect the nutrition of the communities, even the livelihoods, because whatever they were dependent on as already, maybe the animals will have died. Even right now, the projection of the forecast, they're saying we'll have a depressed rain. So that means the future is still bleak. So we're not sure about the future. Yes. Otherwise, so much welcome. We'll partner a lot. And Isiolo, as you can see, as I said, is at the center of the country. It has been earmarked to be a resort city. So this is an international airport. Because of the demand and the funding, we intend to maybe increase the runway so that it will meet those international standards. And eventually, this will be a hub. You'll not have to go to Nairobi. You can just come to Isiolo. We have huge flagship projects here. We have the Isiolo-Moyale Highway connecting Kenya and Ethiopia. Right now, there is also the Horn of Africa, where we are connecting Isiolo and Mandera to be opening up the interior. We have the abattoir around Isiolo here, where we'll process meat and possibly export it. So there are so many opportunities, yes. But the communities need to be maybe enlightened and maybe possibly to come at par with the kind of development that we expect.
Understand.
Yes.
You're a testament to the success of the Kilmani Primary School.
Yeah, I'm a product of Kilmani Primary School.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
And I hear you in the challenges that you all are still facing, that many countries are facing with extreme drought and other challenges that are related to climate and others that are out of our control. Yeah. And while you've been very successful in utilizing what we've provided through the McGovern-Dole program, I'm hearing you say that there's need for more support for broader schools and the number of schools that are being served here.
Yes.
So we're making note of that, because we want to always be able to provide the support that's needed, not only in terms of the important commodities, but the technical assistance piece, the importance of nutrition, education, and how it helps our young children grow up to be successful like you have been, and so many others. Yes. So we are committed to continuing to work with Kenya to provide the support that's needed, because at the end of the day, we all need some sort of support. Yes. And we need to be closely connected, especially during the times that we're in, to be successful in promoting our young people.
Thank you. Bwana Sisi.
Yes, more than 260,000, and the area is around 26,000 square kilometers. So it's a vast county. Out of the 260,000 population, people in need of food, dire need of food, is 152,000. So more than a half.
Significant percentage.
Yeah. And since for the last, I think, 4 years, we did get in this area.
Okay.
Almost 5 seasons, I can say, almost 5 years. And this is the worst drought in the last 40 years. If it were not only intervention from government and from state and your organization, other organization, we'll be talking a very different story now. We'll be having so many people would have died. Although the livestock, we have already lost almost more than 70% of our livestock was lost to drought. So we have a huge shortage of water. The government have been trying to provide water to schools and also for livestock, and also feed just for survival. The feeds for the livestock, especially, is very dire. Our gap for the next 3 months is around 937 million. That is going to maybe to have system has to move, while we're expecting scattering for the next 2 to 3 months. So those are the challenges the government is grappling with.
You all, President Biden, Vice President Harris, they've committed to a partnership with Kenya, and I know you all are aware of the strategic trade and investment partnership. Value in Kenya, and part of that is sustainable economic growth as part of that commitment and that investment as we continue to work through that. USDA, of course, is committed to the food aid that we will continue to support so that you can expand this to many more areas in Kenya. And it's just more than half of the population. With those challenges, I mean, it's evident that the support is needed, but also in terms of challenges with drought, there are also opportunities if we can work with some of your small farmers with utilization of technology and science and research to help them produce more, given the climate challenges that you're having. That's another place that we can provide assistance here, because the drought is continuing and it's not going away. So we're going to have to come up with some different strategies to try to be successful. And we met with President Ruto yesterday, and he's very committed. And he talked about the challenges with water resources and how we could get support for infrastructure, for dams, and just ways that we can help mitigate some of the challenges that you all are facing here. But I'm here just to share on behalf of USDA that we are excited to partner. We will continue to partner with you all. And so we'll be in communication about specific follow-ups with our team at the Foreign Ag Service and how we can move forward as we celebrate the success that's happening in this area.
So the area you're visiting, that is Kilimani area, has an irrigation scheme. But because of the droughts, there is a dam that was built by the national government upstream. But since the rains failed, actually most of the things have been problematic and vandalism of the small pipes and the gate valves. So I don't know, maybe if possible through that department, the same community which is owning the irrigation scheme can be assisted so that if we will be blessed with enough rain, the irrigation scheme can maybe can support the community.
Okay.
But as of now, we are anticipating a lot of problems of the impact of these droughts in case if it persists, because most of the children will drop out of school, but with the feeding problem, the program will actually retain them in school. Okay. Yes, but somehow, if possible, we can, the county government has tried, because we try to buy food for the community as much as applying to the schools also. We've done water tracking to communities where they do not have water. So it's a bit expensive, but we're trying as much as possible with our partners to do the same.
They are our children.
Yes.
Through good nutrition and safe and supply of drinking water is critically important. So that's priority for us. I know it's a priority for you all.
Yeah.
So again, please know that we are committed to the partnership that we have with Kenya. And we're taking notes on some of the challenges that you raised so that we can follow up and determine the best way that we can work together.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Appreciate
I know
you
it has
sharing
been
that. Thank you
a
very
long
much.
trip.
Thank you. This is a USDA one, so smile. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Thank you.
We have a total of 763 pupils in this school. In the primary, we have 641.
The USDA, good morning.
Good morning.
In front of you is Dadhe. Today we are going to talk about the importance of food in our school. Back then when there was no food in school, it led to starvation due to hunger. Our people need to go home for lunch, and that is a waste of time because of the ongoing and coming back. There were many cases of insecurity like rape, early pregnancies, school dropouts, and early marriages. We have witnessed the dropping of academics due to lack of concentration. But when there is food in school, our people will concentrate, and she will be jovial. So as the pupils of Kilimani Primary School, we would like to urge you for the food to be in our school.
Honored and so proud of you. You did so well. And I know all of you all will do equally as well. But thank you for bestowing this honor upon me. I'm going to wear this proudly and I'm going to keep this forever. Thank you very much.
To stand up so that you may welcome our chief guest to address us. So, pupils, can you stand up? Give us flowers. Can you give us flowers again?
First of all, good morning.
Good morning.
Is everyone having a good day?
Yes.
It's really an honor for me. I used to be a public school teacher, but I taught high school, which I know you all will soon be matriculating through. Thank you for sharing the stories. To your teacher, I just want to say, and I just want you to stand up here with me. I just want to thank you. It's a commitment to teach. It's beyond just a job. It's a full time. So your mom, dad, motivation, everything. Important having a good meal is for so many reasons. It makes you feel strong. It gives you the strength to get up, to come to school, to learn every day. That's so important. It's so important for you to grow up and be big and strong. It's so important for helping you become who you are destined to be in life. And so at USDA, we are very honored to be able to, through our Dole program, through our partnership with the World Commodity Assistance, so that you can have healthy school meals, you can have good school meals. Your reason for going to school so that you can have a good meal that can sustain you. We are proud to be a partner here with Kenya, and Kenya has been phenomenal because Kenya has actually been able to graduate from the McGovern Dole program. I know you have your homegrown school feeding program. You're able to sustain yourselves through local procurement, but we're not letting go. We're not letting the partnership go. You mentioned the technical assistance that we've been able to provide and the support that we continue through other support, data, we've helped with food safety, instruction and training, and others. We'll continue to partner as you all need us because, and there are other programs that we need, and we realize that. But to see Kilimani Primary School exemplified and such wonderful students who spoke so well and did such a good job is the reason we will continue and we will raise this up as an example, a shining example of the success of this program. And it's all because of the hard work and the many partners that you see represented here at USDA and Foreign Ag Service. We were committed to this partnership. So thank you for having us and demonstrating what this commitment and this partnership means for all of the young people who are here in this school and throughout this entire region. So thank you. Thank you all for having me and allowing me to be here, for making me feel like a queen today. I really appreciate it. I love you all, and you all continue to grow up to be big and strong, and we're going to be.
So you can come over here on the right.
Thank you. Say thank you.
After the...
Children are well fed, healthy, and able to learn is essential to the effectiveness of education system. We consider education as a basic right, as enshrined in our Constitution. So, Madam, I want to thank you most sincerely on behalf of the ministry. I also want to thank our colleagues from the security. I want to thank the WFP. Lastly, the government of Kenya, through the Ministry of Education, acknowledges the immense partnership and indelible technical support from the USDA and the World Food Program in implementing school meals, and the government gives the assurance of the ultimate commitment to ensure its continuity. Thank you so much. Karibu tena.